Good evening, Schmuppachinos! Today I want to cover a recently uncovered scoring bug in the game Storm Blade, a plucky little Psycho clone made by Visco. While its difficulty to 2-all-it is pretty low, it holds a pretty in-depth scoring glitch that when you push it to its limit, the game will become really difficult to route and execute. Before we proceed with the explanation, let's actually discuss the world record itself. As of today, the current record is 7,045,500 points, set in May of 2007 by a player called SENGOKU. This player is quite strange though. He has a few records in some random games that are still standing today, and they're all extremely optimized. A few of these absurd records are Strikers 1945, 2.35 million with Lightning, Gunbird 2.21 million with Ash, Twin Cobra 2 12.1 million, Mahou Daisakusen Miyamoto 3.98 million, Sengoku Ace 1.98 million with TENGAI, and lastly Sengoku Blade 2.21 million with TENGAI. All of these scores are extremely optimized and, to me, are borderline inhuman levels of optimization. But the Stormblade score is a little bit of an anomaly. While the other games were understood, with the exception of Twin Cobra 2 until very recently, Stormblade has remained a mystery for a very long time. If we're a damn dirty cheater, we can turn on some MAME cheats. We can set our bombs to max and turn on invincibility, killing every enemy and finishing the stage with max bonuses and 100% shooting down. Doing this will result in a score of about 4.8 million points, which is 2.2 million away from the claimed world record. Now, how did Sengoku get 2.2 million higher than this example score? It's a pretty simple bug in concept actually. When you kill a boss part, or a boss itself, and have multiple shots nail the final blow on the same frame via point blank shooting, you are awarded the base score times the amount of shots that connected on the final hit. This is done through extreme HP manipulation and routing to maximize the amount of shots that will connect at once. Each ship has its own scoring potential with this bug, as each ship spawns its shots differently, and they are as follows. First, let's start with Lucky. At first, it would seem that he is very lucrative, as he has 9 separate hitboxes that spawn on one frame, though his shot and sub-weapon spawn positions are misjointed, and its main shot is just too wide to take advantage of. Usually at most you can expect a double kill at most, but maybe with better HP routing you could get all 4 missiles to cause the final hit at once, which could result in a ×4 kill. Alex just has a maximum of ×4 due to his main shot having 4 hitboxes that fire per frame. His lasers make this bug really problematic though, as they hit every single frame, so more often than not you'll be left with a ×1 kill. Much of the same, Kamikaze is ×4 due to his main shot and sub-shots coming out at different frames. This leaves us with Camel. She has 6 missiles that spawn on her origin point, resulting in a ×6 kill, or with better HP management, her main shot spawns 7 hitboxes on one frame, so you can get a ×7 kill if you have perfect routing. So this cements Camel as the best scoring ship in the game. You might be wondering just how much this bug can give the player. Let's break down the absolute maximum each boss can give you, assuming ×7 kills. Now, assuming all parts on these bosses can be ×7'd, which may or may not be 100% doable, we have the following. The Boat Boss has 60,000 points worth of base value, ×7 is 420,000 points. The Blackheart Boss, 40,000 points of base value, ×7, 280,000 points. 3 Planes in the Desert stage, 30,000 base score ×7, 210,000 points. The Sonic Wings 2 Mexico stage, 57,000 base score ×7, 399,000 points. The Big Tank in the last stage can be multi-killed for 5,000 points ×7, 35,000 points. The turret before the final boss has a bunch of parts worth 43,000 points total ×7, 301,000. The final boss and all of its parts are 115,000 points ×7, 805,000. Add it all up, and we have 2.45 million. Times it by 2 due to there being a second loop, and we have a possible 4.9 million points that we can get through this glitch, bringing our example no miss no bomb score and 100% shooting down to close to 9 million. That 7 million score feels a bit more possible now, doesn't it? Thanks for watching this episode of Pearl Discusses Weird Scoring Things that only 3 people will care about.